So this recipe I'm sharing with you is not very cutesy or demure. This is very so much grandmotherish. This is very so much close my goddamn door. You letting all the cold air out. Okay, this is very so much if you come in and out one more time, you stand in and you're going to take a nap. Okay? So I'm going to set my gizzards to ball till they're tender with some of my own seasoning. And I'm going to use an onion and I'm going to use some celery. In this bowl, I have 2 onions, 1 whole green bell pepper, a half a red bell pepper, some celery, parsley, a whole bunch, and a whole bunch of green onion. You want to pulse your tender gizzards in a food processor, and then you want to pulse your liver. Be careful, because as I'm showing you, they have like some little membranes in the liver, and if you don't have a high-powered food processor or blender, it may mess your stuff up. Okay, I'm just giving you a forewarning. Then you're going to pour that liver onto that ground beef, baby. Okay, mix it in and then season it. You can use a lot of different things. You can use ground pork, you can use all the pork livers, pork heart, etc., etc. You can use chicken liver if you just want to keep it chicken liver, chicken gizzard, but today I'm using beef, ground liver, ground beef calf liver, and some gizzards. Okay, and then I want to brown that and then add all of that mixture, that seasoning mix, all of it to the pan. And then I'm going to add some caramel color. I made this myself, but you can get your bouquet, and it's optional. It's just to give it a nice brown finish, okay? And then I'm going to add in about 4 heaping tablespoons of pre-made store-bought roux. Yes, store-bought roux, because I'm not about to sit up here and stir no roux. Y'all know I can stir roux, but I'm not going to do it for 40 minutes. I already got all of this stuff to do, okay? Just not going to do it. So anyway, I'm going to hit it with some Tony Chachere's, and then I'm going to put it, all the favorites, cayenne pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, all of the things. And you want to let this go, okay? You're going to let this cook down. I let it cook down for about 2 hours before I did anything else. And you want to, taste as you go, because it's going to reduce. So you don't want to put too much in the beginning, because like I said, it's going to reduce. But you want to season this to the line. And the reason being is because you want your finished product over some bland white rice. You want to you don't want to wash it out. So I put in some garlic when it was like an hour before it was ready to be done. I put some garlic in there because I let this go for 3 hours. 30 minutes after the garlic, I threw in some more fresh green onion and some fresh parsley. Okay, and I let this cook down some more for about 30 more minutes, So you see how well that reduced it, just got some body to it. Okay, we want to pour this over some hot white rice. Okay, good.